Hey guys, it's Bizarre Individual, and I'm doing my wrap up for the 24-hour love or 24-hour manga love readathon hosted by Shaegeeksout. I will link everything down below. My goal was to read 17 volumes, and that did not happen, but I did get through that many. I am happy with everything that I read. So yeah, I think the main problem is I just kept falling asleep, but. Besides that, I finished the first 3 volumes of The Ancient Magus Bride by Kori Yamazaki. And yeah, so this was a really slow read for me. It actually took me quite a while to read it. At least for me, I would say that it was, I wouldn't say plot heavy, it just moved really slow, and I felt like a lot happened in the first 3 volumes. I really did actually get invested in the story. Like, there's a mystery going on throughout, and you kind of want to know where it's heading. I definitely put this series on the back burner for a very long time for the aspect of I didn't know how the romance between these two characters. I think her name was Chase, and his name is Elias, I think. But I didn't really. I was kind of nervous that I wouldn't like it, and so anyway, so she's sold into slavery, and he buys her to be his apprentice and his bride. So and it's definitely a slow fantasy setting. You meet a whole bunch of like magic users, and I wish I could find one of my favorite characters. I think is in this book. Like magic users, witches, dragons, fairies, just like forest creatures. Yeah, right there, it's my picture of her, but she's my favorite. She's a magic user. She makes like magic stuff. Wow, magic stuff. She makes like stuff to do spells and like potions and tools to work with magic. There we go. Okay, so next up, I read these were. I enjoyed these a lot more than this, to be honest with you. Like, I enjoyed this, and I really want to um, continue it, but it was just kind of slow for me. These I just kind of they were a lot more. There was all one shots. This one was my favorite that I read by Erica Zerark. Wow, I butchered that. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, Erica, and my favorite one was Angel. It's pretty much about this these people and their like trials in life and what they go through, and whenever they're like going through a hardship, an angel comes and kisses them, and just makes their whole entire life better. And then once she feels like their life improves, she moves on. The angel moves on to the next person. There's also another book that I want to get, but next up is yeah, is that one. And I think this one was my second favorite. I get these all kind of confused. If you want to go watch my review on it, I did just a review on just all of these. She has a way of storytelling. Like, she has a way of definitely getting to your emotions. She has all of her stories are about betrayal, love, relationships. All of her stories have like cheating in it. I know that at least I know that 2 of them focus really on you kind of have to decide if you should stay in the bad relationship that you're in, whether they're cheating on you just to be I wouldn't say happy, but to be content, or if you want to be alone and finish that relationship. So yeah, this one was my least favorite out of them. I forgot why. I think it was literally just about cheating, and I just couldn't deal. So next up is I read 10 Count, and this was a reread, which is kind of funny because I don't really remember any of it. I read it a long time ago when I wasn't really. I guess I read it when it came out, when I was just getting kind of into yaoi in a way, if that makes sense. But I really am enjoying 10 Count. I freaking love 10 Count. I hear a lot of hate on 10 Count, and I'm not sure why. So down in the comments, leave why you didn't like 10 Count. It's like, don't be like, oh, 10 Count sucks, like you suck for liking 10 Count. Leave like why you don't like 10 Count. And I just got to, my goal was to finish all 5 volumes. I just got to right there. But yeah, I already read this one like previously, but it was a reread. And it's pretty much about this guy that is a germaphobe, and this psychologist, I think he's a psychologist. He's kind of like walking off the clock, and he wants to help him and become his friend. And at first you're kind of like rooting that relationship on because he's like helping him, and he has him like make a list and stuff of things to get over, like to get over his germophobia. And yeah, so you're like rooting for this guy right here, and you think he's wonderful, and yeah, and then he does the most assholest thing ever, which, if that's the reason why people aren't liking this series, I understand that, yes, he is a fucking asshole, and I fucking hate him at the moment. Pretty much, he gets invested in him, and since he's just kind of, he doesn't want to get hurt by him, so he just like ghosts him and shuts him off, and like doesn't even want to be friends after he set up a friendship, and just like really crushed him. And it was just, and then he gets jealous that this guy is trying to be happy with someone else, and I'm just like, come on, guy. So that really is already pissing me off, but they're kind of getting back to good, so, and I'm not shipping him anymore, so they're getting back to good, and I'm kind of shipping the other dude, one of his coworkers. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really enjoying 10 Count. I really enjoyed this whole entire readathon. I loved these. Definitely want to get every single thing by her. And I'm enjoying the Ancient Magus Bride. I picked it up because it was Shay's, the post favorite manga, so at least one of them. So yeah. So anyways, I will end it there, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.